Hello, Board Game Maniacs, and welcome to an episode of Dead by Daylight. Now, in this game, I'm playing as the killer, and you're probably wondering, why is the camera on the left side of the screen instead of the right? Well, the right side of the screen is a lot more important for this game. So, each time a generator is fully repaired. That's the only reason, really. Then for the offering, now this game, when you're playing this as the killer, it takes a bit longer for you to find matches. But we should get some episodes of gameplay in. But I'm playing as the Wraith, or the Wraith. So you start with that, and then you unlock one at 5, and then you unlock one at 10, and so on, and so on, and so on. Next one I would probably get is that, because you can see really well with that. Yeah, or Bloodhound, really, because it lets you see blood marks a lot easier. And then you also have Deerstalker, which reveals dying survivors' auras when standing within a 20-meter range, which is good too. Your terror radius is increased by 22%, gain 100% more blood points in this category. Hex. A hex rooting power of hope. False hope of survivors fills you with excitement and strengthen your totems. For each dull hex totem remaining on the map, gain a token. Gain 10% more blood points for actions in the hunter category for each token. Survivors' cleansing speed is reduced by 4% for each token. Gain a notification when someone starts working on a hex. And then there's Predator, which your acute tracking ability allows you to hone in disturbances left by running survivors. Scratch marks left by survivors will spawn slightly closer together. Sloppy Butcher, you know where to hit them to make them bleed. Wounds inflicted successful basic attacks slightly increase the survivor's bleeding frequency and causes the mangled status effect. Bleeding and mangle effect caused by Sloppy Butcher return to normal once the survivor is fully healed. Unrelenting, which I have equipped, which is you recuperate faster from missed attacks made with your main weapon. The cooldown after missed basic attacks is reduced by 20%. And the other one that I have unlocked is Bitter Murmur. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. Each time a generator is fully repaired, survivors within 16 meters of the completed generator will be revealed for 5 seconds. When the last generator is repaired, all the survivors' auras are revealed for 5 seconds. Which is pretty good. At least I think it is. And then there's also the Hillbilly, which I don't like. Then the Nurse. I tried the Nurse for a little while. The Huntress, which is just a hunter girl. The Trapper, you trap things. That's all the guys I got. And I just have the Hollow Eyes. For that, I just have regular. And I have the marked Bloodlust Axe. Guess it was either that, or that, and I like the look of that. A blunt piece of iron crafted into a weapon to crush bones and muscles into a bloody pulp. An almost imperceptible whisper echoes in the wielder's mind. Anak Yikanaye Havoc Luganu Eldox Scalo Amix. Sorry if I butchered that and it's your language or whatever. I didn't mean to. I just don't know how it's pronounced. But there's a lot of good ones. Like you could get the Executioner, I don't have that, or the Deathslinger, or the Ani. The Legion. The Spirit. Wow, yeah. Throwing bottles of after-peace tonic to create clouds of noxious gas that cover large areas for a short amount of time. Are inflicted with impaired vision and movement speed and give away their location by coughing loudly. Yeah. Killer able to crouch into stealth mode and then ambush survivors from a short distance. She can also apply reverse bear traps to down survivors, forcing them to remove it before the timer runs out. If the timer expires, they die instantly. Wow. Her personal perks: Hangman's Trick, Surveillance, and Make Your Choice give her more map control and expose artistic survivors. The Nightmare. A nightmare killer passively forcing survivors into his dream world using his power, the Dream Demon. It is here that survivors become extremely vulnerable to his dream abilities. Using his dream projection ability, he is able to quickly appear across the map and put pressure on survivors and make him stronger as trials reaches a climax. The Cannibal. A chainsaw wielding killer able to trigger a deadly frenzy using Bubba's chainsaw, immediately downing anyone in its path. His personal perks: Knockout, Barbecue and Chill. Franklin's Demise makes survivors easy to locate when rooting them of their abilities. Then the Doctor. Sparky guy. The heck? Yeah. Yeah, so those are all the perks and all the characters and all that fun stuff. I'm still waiting for a match. Hopefully I'll find one. Predator. Unlocking the perk makes it available to blood whip of all killers. 'What's the fastest here, I wonder? .6 is the fastest you can go. That sucks. Mine's 4.6, so I am speedy. And I'm tall. Philip Ojumo came from the country without hearing anything other than hope for a new beginning. He was happy, as he got offered a job at Otto Haven Wreckers, a small scrapyard where bribed cops turned a blind eye on that somewhat shady business that took place. Ojumo didn't care. He had seen criminal activity up close in his homeland. As long as he didn't get involved, he let things be. He just fixed cars and handled the crusher. Something he did went really well. A car went in, a small metallic cube came out. It was not until one gloomy day that he just by accident saw some blood coming from one of the uncrushed cars. He opened the trunk and found a young man gagged and tied with his hands and panic-filled eyes. Ojumo freed the man, who managed to run 10 feet before Ojumo's boss stopped him and slit his throat. As Ojumo demanded answers as he explained, he's been nothing more than a simple executioner, as more or less every car had a soul in them. This was a service the scrapyard provided to certain clients. Ojumo snapped and went ballistic. He threw his boss in the crusher and then let it slowly compress as the head stuck out. Ojumo grabbed it and pulled head and spine into the body, and then he left. He was never seen again. Ooh. the son of wealthy landowners, Max and Evelyn Thompson. Oh, I found a match. Okay, well, there we go. Got all the stuff that I need. Think, yeah. Alright, we're just waiting for them to ready up. She's playing as Laurie Strode, William Bill Overbeck, David King, and then there's Meg Thomas. I like playing as Meg Thomas normally, so that's who I play as. There we go. My job is to kill everyone, that's it, really. To stop them from escaping. And I have to stop them from escaping by getting the generators done. So it's 208% of blood points in all parts, which is pretty great. Oh, so the dying, okay. There we go, we're in Torment Creek. Started cloaked. And I go a lot faster when cloaked. Oh, I think my terror radius is suppressed too. Yeah, he blinded me, so I couldn't see where they went. Come on over here, mister. I can hear you. Come on out. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna go back to... No. I don't know how he got injured, but sure. Alright, I got someone. Come on out, I know you went through here. That's what I liked. Oh, you're over here, huh? Come out, wherever you are. Come on. I don't care about the generators at this point. Hey, come on, let's go. No one's working on this one so far. Well, they did work on it, but I mean, like, no one's there. Nope. Oh. So you're going this way. That sucks. I can't find anybody. But they were heading back over this way last time I seen them, so... Yeah, I forgot. Thought I was stuck for a second. They only need one more, that sucks. Now they're going for that one. Where did she disappear to? Okay, so they're all going for that one. Okay. Your guys' decision. Why did I get stuck on that? Come on out to the exit. Come on. Oh, we got out from the hatch. Oh well. I did some damage, that's what matters. What you gonna do? Okay. Crows found in the world communicate with you directly 100% of the time. Kind crows give you a visible cue when you're within. Spies from the crow shadows have a... The crows found in the world communicate with you directly 100% of the time. Kind crows give you a visible cue. Oh, okay. Ah. I think I'm going to replace this with the crows. Okay. Now it's just time to wait to find another match. Sorry guys, I'm just a bit tired is all. I haven't slept that well is all. Oh well. Load out. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'll take another cake. Grants the ability to kill the last survivor by your hand during the next trial. Grant 75% bonus? No. Actually, I'll do that. There we go. Okay, just time to wait. Okay, speaking of, I should look at my challenges. Oh well, I predict. I don't have any more charms, huh? Tier 4 cake. Sorry, it's just taking a while. Because, you know, that's the way it works. And if you know the reference in the background, it says Welcome to Silent, and you don't know the rest, but it's actually Welcome to Silent Hill, as you can see. That's a reference to the Silent Hill series. Which I think is pretty cool, that they pay reference to the games before them. Silent Hill was a big, it paved the road for future horror games, is what I'm saying. I don't know why you have so much hard time finding a game as a killer, but it's pretty easy to find one as a survivor. Makes no sense. This guy's taking a spasm attack. Going spazzy. This guy's all spazzy as well. Yeah, I chose eyes because and if you're probably wondering why I like the Wraith. Well, he can disappear and reappear at will. Why wouldn't that be cool? Just giving me a lot of problems. So, if you guys know of a way to find matches faster, it'd be nice, but unless it's a thing in the settings where you only match with certain people, I don't know. Check settings. No. Can't really do anything else, really. So we just have to wait. Yeah, sucks. Sell your story. So we already read up on the raft. The hillbilly was the rich, savage parents, hideously disfigured, Thompson was an unnamed boy, or the son. This unnamed boy was an unwanted child to born savage parents. Hideously disfigured, he was shut away from society. So ashamed they were of their son, they bricked him into a room and fed him through a hole through the wall. When the boy escaped, he took his revenge, savagely and terribly slaughtering his parents who had tortured him instead of raising him. After the deed was done, he continued to live his life at the farm, taking out disranged violence on the animals that were allowed to run free. As he finally broke free from the shackles, he ran through the cornfields, chasing and slaughtering whatever he could find. They never found the bodies of Max and Evelyn, but they did find tortured and disemboweled animals all over the farm. Coldwind Farm was quickly settled, and the land split up and sold off. There was never a buyer for the farmhouse, perhaps because of the sound of a chainsaw you could hear throughout those hot summer nights. Whoa. Alright. Backstory. Sally Smithson came to town with dreams of children's feet and laughter in a wooden home built by her husband Andrew. And one day Andrew's foreman had to pay Sally a visit, forever changing her life with no other option. Sally had to find a way, but only employment she could get was at the Corotis Pren Asylum. She started at the bottom doing her hard night shifts. Over the years, her mind reached its limits. Decades of seeing horrid things that violate the eyes. Finally, she could not take it anymore, and concepts of purification emerged inside her. As the morning staff arrived one day in September, they found over 50 dead patients in their bed, along with 4 staff members also dead. Only Sally had survived the night, but her mind was gone, rocking back and forth non-stop. They got her into an ambulance, but an ambulance never reached the hospital. It almost crashed in a nearby wood. All the staff dead and Sally nowhere to be found. Ooh. The Huntress. As soon as Anna was able to walk, her mother started teaching her how to survive in a harsh, solitary life in the northern woods. Living in such an extremely remote and dangerous area required skill and resilience. When sunlight became too dim for productive activities, they would take refuge in their house, a sturdy old cabin constructed to resist the toughest winters. Close to the hearth's warmth, Anna would rest in her mother's arms, surrounded by the few wooden toys and masks she had crafted for her. Drifting off to sleep with stories and lullabies, she dreamt happy dreams, ignorant of the events that would soon change everything. Anna and her mother were stalking a great elk through the woods. They knew it was dangerous prey, but they had particularly difficult winter and they were almost out of food. The specter of starvation frightened them more than any forest creature. Without warning, the elk reared, bellowed, and charged at Anna. She was paralyzed with fear as the whole world seemed to shake under the immense beast's pounding hooves. The elk was close enough for Anna to see the murderous fury in its eyes when her mother threw herself in its path. Axe in hand, a blood-curdling scream escaped from her lips as the elk impaled her upon its antlers and hoisted her in the air. With all of her strength, she brought the axe down on her head again and again and again. While it tried to shake her loose with a sickening crack, the antlers snapped and Anna's mother was free. The beast collapsed. Anna was too small to move her mother's broken body, so she sat with her, clearing where she had fallen to distract her from the dying elk's cries. Anna's mother held her and hummed her favorite lullaby. They stayed like that, the huntress and the elk, getting quieter and colder until Anna was alone in the silent forest. Eventually she stood up and started to walk back home. Still a child, she knew enough about life in the frozen forest to survive. She followed her instincts and became one with the wild. She got older and stronger and practiced her hunt. As she grew into a dangerous predator, her humanity became a half-remembered dream. She widened her territory and lived off her hunts. She worked her way up through squirrels and hares and mink and foxes, eventually grew tired of them and moved to more dangerous animals like wolves and bears. When unsuspecting travelers came through her woods, she discovered her new favorite prey, humans. Unlucky souls who strayed into her territory were slaughtered like any other animal. She liked to collect their tools and colorful garments. like any other animal. She liked to collect her tools and colorful garments, but especially toys when they were little ones. That she would never bring herself to kill the little girls. Girls she would take back to her house deep in the woods. They were precious. And looking at them woke up something deep in her heart. She craved the closeness of a loved one, a child of her own. Among the pillaged wooden toys, dolls, and storybooks she couldn't read, the girls would be tied by the neck with a rough and shafted rope fastened firmly to the wall. She couldn't let them wander off, or they would surely die outside. Every time girls would waste away and die of cold or starvation or sickness, every time it plunged in a deeper into pain and sorrow and madness. She was compelled to try again and started raiding the nearest villages to slaughter families and kidnap their daughters. She wore one of the animal masks her mother crafted her for her so many years earlier to try and calm the frightened children. Villagers spread the legend of a half-beast lurking in the red forest, the huntress who killed men and 8 little girls. War eventually came to the forest. German soldiers began to pass through on the march to attack the collapsing Russian Empire. During these dark times, there were no more travelers. The villages had abandoned their homes, and no more little ones to be found. Only soldiers. Many of them were found in violent axe wounds. Whole groups disappeared mysteriously. Once the war was over, the rumors of the huntress disappeared with it, engulfed by the red forest. And I just found a match, so I was waiting for it to start again. Okay. Those can break drop pallets. The action takes some time, but renders the pallet completely unusable. Okay, we're in Silent Hill. I didn't think that we would be able to actually go in, that they actually had a map called Silent Hill, but oh well. Any of them on the main floor? Hmm? There we go, got him. Alright, I'm almost there. Come on, stay still, it's alright. There you go. Perfect. Oh, you're staying down in the basement? Alright, go ahead. Is there any more? Anyone over here? Destroy that. No, there's nothing over there, so I'm guessing they're all over there. Alright, well, let's go. Oh. Come here. Come on then. Go on, keep going through here. Alright, let's go. Come here, man. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Nice noises. Go on. Go ahead, turn on. I'm not a camper usually, but I really want to make sure that I kill one person this game. Okay. Anybody working on this one? Nope. Alright. No? Okay, whatever. Okay, let's just keep going over here. Oh, there you are. Come on, keep going then. Alright, let's keep going then. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on, keep going up. Oh, so you're heading back up. Oh, you weren't going these stairs. Were you through this way? Through this way? Yeah. Go on. Go on, keep going. Go on, you can do it. I believe you can make it. Oh, so she was over here. She went back upstairs. Come here. Come here, Missy. Come on. Ah, I almost got you too. Come on. Come here, miss. Come on. Come on, Missy. Go on. Go on. Go on, miss. Go on, keep going upstairs then. Go on then. Come on, try and make a load. I believe you can do it. Come on. Come on. Oops. There's only 3 that they can go to. So the one that they're working on has to be that one then. No? Whoops, I have to figure out where the stairs are at. I hate this map for this reason. I just can't find the stairs anywhere. Come on. Come on then. Go on. Must have went through here. And through here, yeah. Think I'm that dumb, huh? Nope, not in there. Over there. Oh, okay. So they went in there. Where'd you go to? Come on. This one's not as difficult because they're all over here. I don't know if they're going that way or... No, they're all going this way then. Come on. I'm not cloaking you anymore because here's the hatch for when they do find. My crows did not go off for some reason. So I got 2, maybe? Yeah, I got 2, I think. Possibly. I don't know. Whoa, yeah. That's a lot. Now I'm gonna do some upgrades. Now I'm 10. Wailing Ballada, the rare perk. Power unhoped. Your enemy have the power. Once they execute the power, there's a dull totem remaining on the map. This hex is applied while your survivors suffer from the exposed status effect. Your movement speed is double. Respawn. Oh yeah, I'm taking that. Shadowborn. No, sorry. I like no one escapes. There's a once the executed powered, if there is a dull totem, while the hex is active. Okay, load out. The no one escapes. Okay, well, waiting now. So files. No it's not that one. That one. Alrighty then. Now we're waiting for a match.
Board Game Maniacs.
Okay. So, we're just waiting and waiting now. I should do some more upgrades, really. Boop. Okay. Now I'm a level 11. Oh yes, thank you. Load out. Each time a generator is no. There we go. I changed it with that. 3,000. The Wrathwon cloak completely went breaking. No. I can't get these, so I have to get this. So we'll play another match and see where we are in time. But I did get 2. Then for my offering, slightly lessens the dark mist. No. Alright, yeah, that works. No, I'll get a cake. Your player level represents all characters that you play with contributed to your player level. Guess we'll read some more. Executioner, a sadistic and merciless executioner. Pyramid Head is fixated on dispensing punishment through pain, encumbered by the steel frame upon his head, and with a hulking great blade in tow, he stalked the hellish outdoor corridors of Silent Hill, committed to stay to a duty that no one truly understood. Where he trod, even monsters fled for the shadows, and for those who crossed his path fell victim to his unrestrained acts of aggression. When his duty was complete and his presence was no longer needed, he prepared for the long rest, and yet his skills were required elsewhere. The fog streamed over him was somehow different than was accustomed to in Silent Hill, as if each wisp contained the nerves of a creature writhing, seeking him out. There was an unspoken agreement in that moment. The billowing cloud was an invitation to duty and sadism. The Pyramid Head, stepping into the fog, accepted his obligation once more. The Deathslinger? Born in dust-ridden Badlands, the American Midwest Caleb Quinn was son to struggling Irish immigrants. On the edge of a frontier sickness, famine and death were common sights, and pioneers contended for whatever scraps they could claim, while tycoons feasted. Caleb's father, once an engineer, had few options to ply his trade as business posted a common sign, no Irish needed apply. His acquainted tools laid untouched for years until Caleb uncovered them. Noticing his son's interest in the trade, he gifted him his old wrench. The devices Caleb made under his father's guidance had quaint application, but when his father was away, they took a grim turn. He had plans for masks that would gouge barbed needles into a human eyes and rip them for their sockets, complete with sketches of fitted boys who bullied him. With age, Caleb's engineering abilities became marketable, and employers put their discrimination aside. Henry Bayshore, the owner of United West Rail, hired him. Caleb's first invented a gun that shot railroad spikes into the ground. Next, he made a steam-powered tunneling drill, but as Bayshore feigned indifference, the devices began turning up at other companies. The patients stolen from Caleb and sold. A familiar sensation coursed through Caleb's blood, feeding the sharp pain in his heart, rage overwhelming him. He burst into Bayshore's office and smashed his face into a bloody stew. As he was pulled away, he pushed his specialized gun to his boss's gut and squeezed the trigger. A railroad spike plowed through his skin viscera, nailing Bayshore to his desk. The only thing that saved Caleb from hanging was Bayshore's unlucky survival. For 15 years, Caleb was confined to Haleshire Penitentiary, the nation's first private prison. In a fortress of illiterate convicts, he found an unlikely friend in the educated prison warden. He designed torture devices for him, and in return he received extra meals. After a time, the warden offered to commute his sentence. He spoke of something greater than monetary wealth, political capital, and that his connections could have Bayshore framed and rotting behind bars for life. He only had one request: make him rich, fill the prison, use iniquity to bring outlaws in alive. Caleb returned to his workshop and with a few modifications emerged with something new, the spear gun. The first trial occurred when the thief robbed a Chinese laundry, seizing in the opportunity. Caleb unleashed his prototype. Metal joints screeched as the spike shot forward, gouging into the target's abdomen. But as the spear tugged it, he caught the thief's intestines and with an ungodly yanked them into the dusty road. After several iterations of dismount... Never mind. I'm in a new game now. We might only be playing with 3 people. Hey, I won't complain. One less person I have to kill. You have to play with 4. Come on, let someone else join so we would be able to... Do I have everything I want? Yeah, I think so. Come on. There we go. Time to beat some people up and eat them, or kill them, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see what map we have. Alright, well, let's get going. Yeah, this is just a big dust land of things. Really? Come on, come here. These people are having some problems, I think. Come on, do some damage. There we go. Ooh, hello, Missy. Come here. Come on. You know you want me to axe you or a hatchet you or whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was so close. That was dumb. Oh well, I got you now. Oh, so you got a generator going. Good job. Oh, so you're hanging around the corner there, huh? Huh? Well, you were hanging around the corner. Thought you were. Oh well. She's definitely getting off because someone's going to go get her. I know that for sure. But I don't see a point in hanging around over there. Unless they're just going to ignore her. You going to jump out? No, hey? They got her. Come on then, come on. You're not going anywhere, miss. You're going right back on that hook. Come on, give up. Just let it eat you. Just let it take you. Come on, the spider likes to eat you. Like, how much of a clicker do you have? There we go. Oh, I see. I got one at least. That's what matters to me. At least I got one. And there's only... these three are all clubbed together, too. Yeah, so they're working on the one in the barn. They're not working on any. Huh. None of them are being worked on right now. Or it is this one, actually. That's why you have to have them spread out. rate, come on. Nope. I think they're going to be going for the one in the very back. That's my assumption because I can't find any more of them. Oh, so close. There we go. Oh, so they're doing that one. Think you can dupe me, huh? That doesn't make any sense, but sure. Come here, Missy. Nice try. Come here, come on. I want to have at least 2 done. Okay, there we go. Another one done. Oh well, I got 2. That's what matters. Anyway, Board Game Maniacs, I think I'm going to leave this episode off here. I hope you liked it. And tune in for another episode of the next time that you watch it. Well, thank you anyway for watching. And if you liked it, please subscribe. Support us on Patreon. Comment down below. Give me suggestions. What else is there? Yeah. And play more games. Alright. See you next time. Bye.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.